Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about this technique that a lot of people have been talking about, and it's called strobing. It's pretty much when you just highlight your face without contouring. A lot of people have been calling it like a new technique, but it's not new. It's pretty much something that a lot of photographers like to use, and also fashion shows. So it's pretty much been more into like the fashion industry and people that are very like fashion forward. While Instagram and YouTube and everyone else was worried about the contour, they were doing this already. The reason I want to talk about it, it's because this is going to be a really great technique for the summer, for people that really like to look natural and they want to look like they're glowing and all that stuff. So I thought I would show you guys how I do strobing on my face. I'm basically going to start by moisturizing my skin. And this is a step that you don't want to miss. Even if you have oily skin, if you have dry skin, if you have combo skin, you always want to moisturize your skin. It's very, very important that you do. The moisturizer that I'm using, it's this Renewed Hope in a Jar by Philosophy. It's the Refreshing and Refining Moisturizer. Now I'm going to prime my skin with this Total Madness by Philosophy as well. And this, I'm just going to apply in those areas where I get really oily, like my T-zone. I get oily everywhere, but my T-zone, it's the areas where I suffer the most. On top of that, I like to go with my Professional by Benefit. And this I only apply on my nose. And then I drag it down. And I apply a little here. I'm sorry about my nails. They used to be white and so pretty. But because I work with makeup, they became yellow and gross. And not even yellow. The yellow's a beautiful color. They became disgusting. And even people told me, like, you might not want to get your nails white, but I did not listen, so not good. The foundation I'm going to use is the Fit Me Matte Poreless. Now, if you are into contouring and you feel that you need to give yourself definition, a great way to find that without also doing the strobing will be getting a foundation that's going to be darker than your skin, because you're going to work with the natural shadows that the foundation is going to give you. So when you highlight, it's going to pretty much enhance the shadows that you're going to see on your foundation. So if you are a contour freak like me, you might want to get a foundation that's 1 or 2 shades darker than you, and then you can feel free to do your strobing. I went to Washington for a whole week. If you did not know, I spoke about it in my last video that I was going to be on a brief hiatus from my channel because I was going to be on vacation. I had so much fun in Seattle and Washington because I went to different places. I went to Redmond. I went to Mill Creek. I stayed at Mill Creek with one of my best friends. And it was so beautiful. If you live in Washington, you are so lucky. They have like the most beautiful scenery. Everything looks like a forest. They have the water. Oh my gosh, it was gorgeous. The only thing is that they were having a heat wave, and it pretty much felt like I was in Florida because they had like temperatures of 86, 90 degrees, and all the clothes that I brought was pretty much for 60 degrees, 70s, but I had such an amazing time. Now I'm going to go over the foundation with my damp beauty blender, and this is pretty much going to make it look more natural. And I need to cover this pimple because it's like, this is from the plane. I broke out like really bad from being on the plane for so many hours. To conceal, I'm using my LA Girl Pro Concealer. This one is in the shade Pure Beige. This one is brand new. I have pretty much like almost every shade because of my kid. I love using this on my clients. So I'm just pretty much applying this on the areas of my face that I want to highlight. Now I'm using my damp, I'm using my damp beauty blender to blend everything. Okie dokie, now that I'm done, I'm going to set only my T-zone and my under eye area, and the rest I'm not going to powder. Any powder would do, just remember not to apply too much, just a little bit, and just on your T-zone. That's if you get oily. If not, you probably just want to set your concealer. To highlight the high points of my cheek, I'm going to use this NYX Lumi Face Illuminator. It's pretty much a liquid illuminator, and this one is in the shade Rose. I've never tried this before, to be honest, but I thought if I'm gonna strobe, let's try this product. So I'm just applying a little bit on my tray, and I'm going to do a couple of dots. Well, not a couple, I guess. And just go with any fiber brush that you can get your hands on and pretty much blend everything. And then you can start building up. And I'm also going to bring it up here. You might want to do a few dots where you apply your concealer on your forehead, because you want the light to reflect there too, to make you look like you're glowing. Little bit of down my nose. Now the glow that I have is pretty natural. You can keep it like that, but I'm going to make it even more glowy. For that, I'm going to use this L'Oreal True Match Powder Glow Illuminator. And this one is in the shade Rose as well. This is so pretty. It comes also with a little brush and a mirror. I love that. I'm not gonna use the brush because I have a synthetic brush. So I'm basically just blending everything. Look at that, it's beautiful. Oh my god. I'm also going to apply a little bit of it on my Cupid's bow. And whatever's left on the brush, I'm just going to dust it around my forehead and down the bridge of my nose. I'm applying a little bit more on the top of my nose. Now for blush, I need something that's going to be within those lines, something that's going to be very glowy and not shimmery, but that gives you like a nice texture to the skin. I'm using Warm Soul by MAC. I'm just applying a little. From the same powder illuminator, I'm just going to grab a little and add it on the corners of my eyes. For my lips, I'm using Pearly Pink by Maybelline. And I'm just blending with my fingers. And that's pretty much it. So this is it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found it helpful. This is something I want to start doing on my channel, how-to videos. So if you like this idea, give me a thumbs up and let me know down below if there's something that you want to learn. I absolutely love this technique. I'm actually going to leave it throughout the day and see how it looks. And I'll let you know my favorites, if it's a keeper or not so much. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!